Hi, this is Donna from Frog Mahal, and today I decided to do a video to show you my very unorganized room. I didn't have a very good day today. My boss came back for the first time. She's been back in about 2.5 months, and started telling me nothing but little fibs here and there, and I had to call and check up on her to see if she's telling me the truth or not. So in my opinion, that's a very stressful way to work, but that's what I had to do. And then this last week my computer blew up, so I took it down, and the guys at the computer store told me that they saved everything off my hard drive. So I said, great. I bought a computer from them. I brought it home, and they told me they had put everything on my computer. Well, they didn't put my pictures, they didn't put my email addresses, they didn't do nothing. So I walked into this room this afternoon and I said, this has got to change. I'm not in a very good mood, so I thought, I need to do something. So here we are. I hope I don't make you dizzy, but this is my room in a very disorganized sense. So this is the desk I work at. The black material is where I work, in the center of this mess, and then my elbows knock things off onto the floor. And so I've got to do this. This weekend I've got to get at least 90% of this done. So I'm going to pick up the tripod and hope I don't make you sick. But I go over here, I put up my pegboard, and I just got that organized. That did not look like this a few days ago. So I got that a little bit more organized. I'm down here on this little table. Next to my table is my paper cutter, that little arm sticking up in the air. I don't think I could cut a piece of paper today if my life depended on it. I have a zetter sitting there, a rubber stamp sitting there, a box of buttons sitting there. I couldn't cut paper today. So here we move on. Come back over here, and over here I have shelving. I have my dies. I can't get it too high up there or I can't reach everything. I'm in the process of adding a few more shelves over on this side and trying to get that organized, but I've got to stop and do this filming. This is my computer desk. This is where I watch YouTubers. Does it look like I have a lot of room? No. But anyway, that is my desk, and I am ashamed of it, but I'm showing you because I've got to correct this problem. I can't sit in this chair because it's full of stuff. I can't work at this desk because it's full of stuff. Over here, I have a gorgeous window. I have my Big Shot Pro sitting there with stuff everywhere. I have my windowsill full of stuff. In the winter, I like to put those wooden blind things up there on the shelf to kind of hide me when I'm out here in the dark. I keep thinking somebody's going to stare at me through the window, and I hate that. So I put them up in the winter time, which really that's not going to happen because I'm on 4 acres and I've got deer crossing my property. So there's no perverts here. Go over here in the corner, and I have my sewing corner. You can see my sewing machine, and I couldn't make nothing today if my life depended on it. And I move around here, more junk. And that really big wooden cabinet there is my material cabinet, and it's not organized, so I have to get that done. My Cricut machine sitting there in front of another pretty window that I have to declutter. I'm just a clutter bug. There is my cutter bug, my cuddle bug, on a box on the floor. I have Halloween stuff still sitting here. So this little cabinet here is where I keep my paint. This shoe rack up here, I just kicked it out of my house, and so I put some of my cartridges up there. I have some of my alcohol inks. I have my glitter paints. I have a bunch of stuff sitting up there on that shelf. This one here is my craft books, and I have a few patterns sitting over there. That is a baker's rack full of frog stuff, of course, and my daddy's sitting there. And this table goes with it. Beautiful glass top table with matching metal chairs, all covered. And I'm going to have to move it out to the garage right now, out to the shed, because I need the space to put more shelving up here. And it's really doing nothing but making me have one more table to clutter anyway. That is my beading cabinet, all in a shamble. I've got these 3 cabinets here, the 2 white ones on the sides and the brown one in the middle. They're going to be holding my rubber stamps once I get them demounted. I put them in CD cases. It'll take up a lot less space. I have a little bit of paper right there. I have more paper underneath in this other cabinet. I have this little cabinet here full of rubber stamps, and you can't see them all because they're hiding behind each other. And then, of course, I have to have frogs. And then way up here in the ceiling, I have a whole row of frogs just lining up, hanging up on a piece of chain, because I don't have room down here. So they have to hang up there and watch me all day. I have a few doggies, but mostly frogs. A little bit more paper. I bought all of these little cabinets from the secondhand shops, and they worked out beautiful. Just all different colors. Makes life interesting, doesn't it? Then behind the door, I just bought these DVD racks, and I found out they're going to be marvelous to hold my ribbons, because the little grooves that hold the DVDs also keep my ribbons from falling over. And I got them dirt cheap, and they were a marvelous buy. Here's my door. Going out to the other room, the playroom, and back to my messy little table. I can't even sit in my chair because I unloaded a file cabinet today. My husband needs in the house, and so now I got to find a place. Those are legal size, and the rest of my cabinets in here are regular size, so I'm going to have to change those out. And underneath, I'm going to move real slowly, underneath my table is the doggy bed, and there's a few little doggies sleeping in there. In fact, I think they're all in there right now. All 6 of them. All of them sleeping under my table. So, that's the mess before I clean it. And hopefully this weekend I can get at least 90% of this done. And so we'll see you in a little bit.